He spends all day thinking how to kill himself. Sometimes he will treat himself as a dessert for the tiger. Or maybe standing on the roof of a skyscraper making a bottle of clog clear. Then let yourself free fall off the building. But ironically, he has an immortal body. No matter how much he tried to self-destruct, he could respawn without taking any damage. So he decided to be a little more ruthless with himself. On the verge of death, Wade has reached the gates of heaven. And the person sitting in it is his girlfriend Vanessa. What is happening? Since Wade and Vanessa reconcile, he is still very successful as a mercenary Deadpool. Just pay and he will complete the task. He always acts alone. Sometimes he will storm into the Hong Kong gangster state to wipe out the opponent. In the blink of an eye, he was in Japan, fighting for 300 rounds with the Japanese Yakuza. Gradually, Wade made enemies with gangsters all over the world. That night, two people were sitting on the sofa watching a movie. Wade was about to go to prepare dinner when suddenly he felt danger. He quickly told Vanessa to hide, then a group of assassins broke into the house. Wade immediately holds the pan to block all enemy attacks. Then jump over to hug the kitchen knife and gently destroy 5 enemies. Just when he was asking how his girlfriend was, suddenly, seeing Vanessa fall to the ground, Wade was in despair. He rushed out the window, rushed in to kill the assassin. Then hugged him to his lap for the car to hit. Losing a lover, Wade feels that there is nothing left to hold onto in this world. So he lay on the gas tank and lit his own life on fire. But Colossus won't let him die so easily. Colossus saved Wade and invited him to join the X-Men. Wade originally intended to refuse. But after being persuaded by Colossus, he found his place. But look at his hand. Right after that, he received his first mission. The mission this time is to deal with an out-of-control mutant child. A boy named Russell Collins, possessing the superpower of the fire attribute. With just one hand, one person can be blown away. As Wade couldn't stop laughing, Colossus was also sent flying several dozen meters away. Wade tried to be friendly with Russell, but the boy simply wouldn't listen. On the contrary, he dealt him a blow. After teasing werewolves, Wade returns to the battlefield. Crouching to dodge Russell's attack, he then pulled out the katana he had on his back and launched it. Russell fell to the ground and was taken away by the police, and at the same time they put on him a de-energizing bracelet. Russell suddenly lost his fighting power. Just when the head of the orphanage wanted to take Russell away, Wade bent down. Seeing the wound on the boy's neck, he immediately asked the boy if he had been abused. After receiving the boy's affirmative answer, his righteousness suddenly exploded. Without any hesitation, he took out his gun and dealt with the dean's subordinates. Colossus rushed to stop it, and Wade was also arrested. He is also forced to wear an Esper-killing bracelet. Not only did he lose his superpowers, but he was also sent to a prison cell along with Russell. This place is a special prison for prisoners with superpowers. Wade has no superpowers and suffers from illness every day. He told Russell that the reason he helped the boy, it's not for any cause, but it's all because he wants to wear the anti-superpower bracelet. That way he can die as he wishes. But Russell doubted what Wade was saying. And then the arrival of an uninvited guest completely changed Wade's mind. This man has a robotic arm, his eyes can emit laser beams, and also have telepathic abilities. His name is Cable, from the future world. He has a happy family. But one day, a mutant in a black robe broke into his house and killed his wife and daughter. And this killer is the grown-up Russell. To bring his daughter back to life, he used a time clock, going back in time. Cable wants to find Russell to prevent tragedy from happening. And right now Wade is still drowning in the pain of losing his girlfriend. Suddenly, a hole in the prison wall exploded. The one who appeared was Cable. He blew up the prison's control system, freeing all mutants. Then lock up Russell's cell and fire a destructive shot. Wade saw that and thought that the enemy had come to the door. But when the three met, they realized that Cable's target was Russell. Wade didn't think much of it and immediately dueled Cable. But right now he's no match for Cable. After knocking Wade down, Cable stopped Russell. Wade quickly jumped on the railing and pounced on. The two of them fell down the stairs together. This fall not only disfigured his body, but also broke the de-energizing necklace around his neck. His superpower is back. Cable was just about to grab Russell when Wade knocked him down with a stick. Then he turned around to pick up Cable's weapon and turned it all the way. Even though Cable activated his shield, he was still sent flying for several dozen meters.
Oh, that's got some zip.
Wade was about to ask a few questions, but Cable took the opportunity to retrieve the weapon, destroying the iron frame. The two rush into a duel again. Cable uses his robotic arm to defeat Wade with just 2 moves. He picked up the coin his girlfriend gave Wade and asked him why he had to protect Russell. Wade expressed that he doesn't care about the boy at all. And this word of yours made Russell completely despair. Wade took the opportunity to detonate an electronic grenade. After a loud explosion, 2 people were blown out of the prison, rolling straight from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. A second before falling off the cliff, Cable clung to a rock. As for Wade, he fell straight off the cliff and into the water. In his trance, he once again saw his girlfriend. He asked her why she didn't let him go to the other world with her. Vanessa told him. Wade suddenly woke up. And now, because the prison was vandalized, all the prisoners were transferred. After arriving at the bar, Wade tells his friend that he must think of a way to save Russell. His friend told him again, just one person's strength is not enough. So Wade came up with a plan, decided to form a group of mutants. The news that has just been spread has attracted a lot of strong people to apply for the job. There's a black guy with a knack for electromagnetic interference. There's a guy who can spit out strong acid. There is one person who knows how to stealth. Seeing the emptiness in front of him, Wade was also speechless.
Nice.
This red-haired guy just walked in the door and said that the people sitting here are all trash. The 2 people behind are even more powerful. The lucky girl does not have superpowers, Domino, and the innocent young man Peter. Wade didn't say much, decided to recruit them all. Once the plan was established, everyone started to act. On the way, Wade is still thinking about what to name the team.
X-Force.
Look at the group's majestic appearance. And watch their stormy performance. Although Wade landed safely, the other teammates didn't seem so lucky. Someone like this. Another person is like this, and like this.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
The quest hasn't started yet, but the group has disbanded. Only Wade and Domino are luckier. But for the sake of saving Russell, he doesn't care anymore. Domino jumps into the truck carrying prisoners. One kick to fly the driver, control the car. At this time, Cable also jumped off the building and jumped into the car. When Domino saw this, he immediately left the driver's seat and began a fierce battle with Cable. After a while of fighting, Domino was knocked down. When Cable was about to end the match, Wade jumped into the car, just in time to save Domino. Next was a fierce battle between the 2 of them. If asked in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, who is the strongest comedian? Without a doubt, it's the clown Deadpool.
Give me your best shot, come on, Willie.
Followed by another one of his sword dance moves. After this series of smooth manipulations, there were countless bullet holes on Wade's body. But what's wrong? No matter what. Because he possesses an immortal body. Right when the 2 were fighting fiercely in the car, Russell pulled the iron door and released a terrorist. One of his punches split the ground. Some people immediately fell on the bridge. Seeing this terrorist character, Wade was immediately dumbfounded. He's Marvel's villain Juggernaut. When he was locked up in the ward for those with superpowers, since being disappointed in Wade, Russell has often come to give Juggernaut food. Juggernaut Kung Vi the Ma Ne Theo Loy Russell. Wade was going to tell Russell to stop, but was grabbed by the Juggernaut and torn in 2. Now Russell is engulfed in anger. He wants to take Juggernaut away to get revenge on the Dean. After that, Wade went back to the house of a blind old woman named Blind Al to rest. At this time, Cable suddenly came over. The crowd immediately raised their guns. Cable said he was not here to cause trouble. At the same time, he told Wade about how Russell had killed his wife and children after growing up. Wade heard that, and dragged his short legs. Came to make peace with Cable and decided to cooperate against Juggernaut. At this point, Russell and Juggernaut have arrived at the Mutual Rehabilitation Center. Wade and the others chased, intending to stop Russell. But as soon as he saw the Dean, Russell got very angry, blowing up the door. Then attacked from behind the headmaster's back. Juggernaut is now outside stopping the others. But even the three of them could not defeat Juggernaut. Cable car is blown away. Wade also became a toy, spinning like a pinwheel by Juggernaut. After being stabbed through the brain, he was also thrown on the iron grid, momentarily losing his fighting strength. At the dangerous moment, he saw a familiar figure. The one who came was Colossus. "Help me." Although Colossus was very disappointed with Deadpool, but when he needed it, Colossus always showed up at the right time. Needless to say, this is absolutely true love. Colossus immediately rushed towards Juggernaut. Juggernaut continuously attacks Colossus. He then used his iron head to knock Colossus down, and then stepped on him again. If you can't use strength, then you have to use skills. Colossus repeatedly hit critical points on Juggernaut's body. The two of them launched a fiery battle. Very quickly, Juggernaut broke a finger, and Colossus lost a front tooth. While the two were still fighting, Negasonic and his girlfriend Yukio chased them. Under the cooperation of three people, the Juggernaut was finally annihilated. But right now, Russell's emotions were completely out of control. The boy's hands were on fire, constantly attacking people. Seeing that Russell was angry, Wade stepped forward and took the initiative to admit his mistake. Also tell Russell that he shouldn't leave him. I thought that after a while, Russell would stop being angry, but now,
I can't trust anybody!
I don't believe you. Wade got up again. He didn't blame Russell but actively put on the de-energizing bracelet.
You gonna kill someone today? Then it's gotta be me.
Seeing that Russell still had no intention of stopping, Cable pulled out his gun and fired one shot. Wade jumped up and was hit by the bullet. Seeing Wade die for him, Russell cried without a sound. He was finally tamed, letting go of the hatred in his heart. The little bear on Cable's waist also returns to its original form. Wade reunited with his girlfriend in the afterlife. This time, he finally broke through the barrier, hugging Vanessa. This seems like a happy ending. But Vanessa told Wade, "It's not yet time, the people behind are where he belongs." With that, Wade was pulled back. Turns out Cable used his last chance to return to the future. To help everyone return to the battle, and place the coin in front of Wade's chest. It helps Wade not get hit by bullets. Not only was Wade able to come back to life, but Russell was also convinced. In the end, the principal was also hit by a car. Watch here, you will surely wonder that. Why not go back in time to before Vanessa was murdered? Don't rush, this is the answer. At the end of the movie, Negasonic and his girlfriend Yukio repaired Cable's time travel device. The first is a knife that kills an assassin, saves Vanessa. He then went to destroy X-Men Origins, Wolverine's version of Deadpool. Finally killing actor Ryan Reynolds while he was reviewing the actor in the movie Green Lantern. Today's movie comes to an end. See you in the next videos. Break time equals 1s.